Now at Maryland in the Big Ten. UCLA back across again. It gets loose. Sliding for it, trying to keep it alive. Steinleitner, who at one point had to play in the back for Teason. Teason's back, and he's out there. Here's Colva. His recovery is pretty miraculous, according to Sasso Swarovski. He's out there trying to get a whistle for a penalty kick.
He's been...
So Wyatt Nelson, the goalkeeper for the Bruins from Seattle, are the Sounders, who have produced some of the best goalkeepers in Major League Soccer history. Looking for Kolvik coming forward.
Andronika again. This is a great cross. Almost right on the money. Maryland has some serious height with their center backs.
It's Teason. They are into the 18, and not sure if Matt got a piece of it or not. Looks like they are pointing to the corner as Jacob Diaz getting just his second start of the season with the shot.
Look at this touch right here. That is beautiful. And he stripes this well. Catches it right in the center of the ball. You see it kind of knuckle. Great save by
Stabile. He was fouled in the box as well.
This seemed like a very late whistle, and I wonder if it's...
You might look at this. I don't see much there. You?
No. I thought maybe, given the whistle...
Also think about, could he have been able to get back to the ball? No penalty.
After review.
And that's going to go up after this game. Nitzel. Grassi gets it out wide to Cavallo. The last couple of years we've been playing nobody. It's been a really good conference.
It's almost crazy.
A big time save. Cannot forget that. Mazarica. Mazarica. We just talked about maybe being his moment, and it is. Mazarica makes it Maryland 1-0 over UCLA.
You called it Mazarica. He's just been buzzing. And here he's fortunate enough. This kind of comes from nothing. Unfortunate from Grassi, tries to head it, and then here, Mazarica's like, all right, I'm just gonna have a hit. You see him kind of open up his body. This touch right here, you see him start to shift to the left. And then he just fires it right between the legs of Nelson, but...
A little bit more to get you excited, and he delivers. We asked him directly, I think he would tell us his only chance was the 5-0, because if he goes to the left or the right, it's going to get saved. At UCLA, he has done well. Mazarica over to Rogers. Rogers turns, and it's right to Wyatt Nelson.
Mazarica just keep
the feed it. Neff. Nixon just into the game.
And Maryland substitution, replacing Andronika. Number 30, a junior out of Towson, Maryland.
And almost headed right there. And it was actually Andronika, as why take out Mazarica, right? So it's Andronika who is out.
Yeah, and Maryland, you know, someone should have been stepping. That's a really deep line. Him as a player, what he can provide to his teammates. Obviously, some really cool stories, like playing with Zlatan.
Place to grow up, Patrick Duty.
Yeah, you loved your time out there, right?
Oh man, it's beautiful. God's country. And Maryland, the number 6 team in the country. We see 0 first half goals since October 5th at Penn. 5-0-1 in the Big Ten. UCLA 6-3-4, 3-2-2 in the Big Ten. UCLA back out there, and they're familiar. We've seen him do even more, but it looks like second half he is going to be doing that. They try to find Dranica. 7 assists for number 11, Max Rogers. Kept alive, Clark on the turn, looking for the couple corners for both teams.
This was a really good service. I think this service from Rogers is a little bit better than what we saw in the free kick. But Dranica just finds himself wide open. You see he's just trying to just slash that.
Rogers headed out of there. Shot! Yeah, not on frame. Was that Mazarica?
The ball and then allow for his right foot to just come through. It was great.
UCLA in front, and UCLA has tied it. You knew it would not take much for the Bruins to get back into it. And Tamir Radovez, a freshman from Oak Park, California, finds himself open, and we're level at 1.
The big diagonal. This comes off. This is a really nice cross here. Great trap right across the box. And Samir just drills it. Finds himself wide open near the PK spot. Good prep touch. Strikes it and just slips it by Mack. And kind of out of nowhere, UCLA ties this thing up with just a wonderful break.
Sent across. Job by Costabile, who also can play an outside back down the run. UCLA teasing, can't quite get to it. Mack with a big time save, taking it right off the shoe of Ned.
Top team, this is a great opportunity.
UCLA in combination, along with Carlos Samuano and others for the 21st century model. UCLA running downhill right to Mack. Rogers, DeJesus fell down for a moment, so Rogers keeps it a little bit longer and earns the corner kick. Special. Rogers, really good placement. Staying on his line was Wyatt Nelson, the goalkeeper for the Bruins.
Another really good service. Look at the whip on that. DeJesus flying in. Almost gets his head. You see right there, number 30. If you can wait in the back.
Rogers back over to Clark. Back in.
That's good stuff there from Clark. That's a very good service. Hits it firm on the ground, and he's just placing this right behind UCLA's back line. It's a nightmare for a defender.
The Bruins looking to make a couple changes right now, making some good overlapping runs. Trying to get into the 18. Still loose, UCLA back across, it's open! And somehow Mack ends up with it. Looks like UCLA thought there was some sort of handball. In the meantime, Mack trying to get Radovez out of there.
Right off the bat from this ball, UCLA was instantly calling for handball, but then it just happens to drop right to Conte. Look at this.
UCLA with a point. I think there's a good chance that's going to change, and they'll update it immediately. And DeJesus almost changed it right there.
Oh, that was a good hit.
Steinleitner, Mazarica feeling it, Mazarica!
Everything was really good there.
Space, Cavallo drops it back over. Conte, right back to Cavallo. Nice, quick touches.
And then almost gets on the end of it. The ball just catches him, goes right to Mack.
Rogers gonna cut in with his left foot. Looking to go upper 90, far post, and not quite there, but the crew appreciating their number 11.
Yeah, we know that this was the chance. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, as much as I think overtime's fun and exciting, that's just looped in there. Just keep shifting, blocking channels. They've done a great job at blocking those passing lanes.
Rogers got called up to the full national team and is still playing in MLS. Back across. That was Conte. Awesome. But there's going to be a lot of movement. Oh, and a shot from distance there almost slid in. I think that was Rogers again.
Yeah, it was. Here, I thought he was maybe going to load up on his left, cuts it back, puts us across, no one there to get after it.
Clark was there. It was Grossi with the clearance. 5 seconds. And Mazarica. We're going to get a tie, though, between these two top powers. They have tied quite a bit, and they'll tie again. UCLA 1, Maryland 1.
Mazarica with a moment of brilliance in the first half. Sub Radoviz in the second half for UCLA, 1-1. Really good, fun game that lived up to the